Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to take another look here at Near Protocol. While this isn't a request from my community, this is a coin that I've had my eyes on for a short while. We have a pretty awesome situation here where we can kind of see this retest this local high as a new low, and we also got a potential cup and handle pattern with obviously a pretty nice little flag pattern breakout here. So this is looking pretty solid here. We're going to quickly double check some trend lines and kind of see where we're at here and kind of go from there. So if you are new to the channel, I ask you just quickly hit the like button, comment below if you get a chance. It really helps grow the channel. Appreciate that very, very much. Okay, so again, we got this nice little descending trend here that we have broken free from. So we're just going to go ahead and highlight that, and we'll quickly pull up some liquidation data here soon as well too. So if you are new to the channel, folks, I can tell you that it's we've been having a lot of fun here lately. Me specifically, my YouTube channel got hijacked recently. It was basically borrowed by some idiot in Russia who decided to make it a MicroStrategy website. So it's really, really odd the way things happen, but we're back on track. Deeply appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Really, really great to be able to be part of this with you. So let's take a look here. Near Protocol, let's spell it correctly and see where we're at. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to look at liquidation levels first. This kind of helps us understand incentive for direction and where the price action could go next, or also, some heavy support and resistances. Because when you look at resistance levels, liquidation forms there because people feel like they're safe putting a stop loss above or below that level, right? So in this case here, I see a lot of shorts here at the 460 to 490 range, okay? We zoom in, or basically out and in. This is the 1 month on the right-hand side. We can see each one of these bars is roughly about 100 million. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's round down a little. Somewhere in the range of $1.3 billion between now and 490. Okay, so there's distinct consideration for that area to be swept here soon. The whole thing doesn't have to be hit. It'll probably just be little wicks at a time and continue to retest the local highs. But the general consensus here is that that's a likelihood. Okay, and again, we got this perfect little bullish backtest of this descending trend line. Everything's looking pretty solid here, and I'm happy to report that Near Protocol looks like it's got some macro strength. Okay, so let's take a look at the daily time frame, work our way down. And again, when I say I'm happy to report macro strength, I'm more so referring to the fact that this is a coin that I've been waiting to break this descending trend line with for a while. In fact, we can clean this up just a little bit here, considering the fact that it does change. The charts do change a little bit depending on the time frame you're on. So if we look here, we can see that guy is now touching. Okay, cool. So either way you look at it, we're above that descending trend. And usually the descending trend line, by the way, folks, is going to run concurrent with the 20 or the 50-day SMA. Coincidentally, both of those are below the price action right now. That's very, very positive. We're coming up to the 100-day SMA, but I personally don't think the 100-day SMA has a lot of value. I'm probably going to be chastised for saying that, but once more, I think the 50 and the 20 are much more telling. While it's going to be helpful to get above the 100-day SMA because it'll break us above that 0.618, that golden pocket, it's really not like a trend setter per se. Me personally, the short-term trend line you want to pay the most attention to is the 20, which we've been above for a short while, the 50 specifically over the last 3 or 4 days, and now at this point, we're retesting or soon to retest that 0.618 fib level. So more likelihood of further continuation of the upside. Let's just double check though and make sure. So we got stochastic swing to the upside, kind of looking like it's losing its momentum, which is normal. Money flow index is very high. This is very, very good. We want the MFI to be above the RSI on the daily, and that's very helpful in most cases to show that there's more money flowing in and the perception of the coin is undervalued. So people like to buy this coin right now. It's essentially what it's telling us. We can see the MACDs converging and trend strength looking good. There's really no reason to consider shorting this coin, folks, okay? All the more reason to consider long. This whole weekend has been looking like a pretty good opportunity to take long positions, and I just really think that it's worthwhile to not short this weekend. If you're gonna short early next week, maybe, but for right now, that's kind of where we're at. Okay, let's quickly acknowledge the point of control here on the macro. We can see here, point of control is about $4 as a close approximate. While that is 1% away, it's about 10-11% away. Hypothetically, a stop loss below that point of control would be a good idea, all right? That implies you have to use low leverage to survive that swing though. So just keep that in mind. If you're like a high leverage person, because I'm trying to think of a nice way of saying that. If you're a high leverage person, I would recommend maybe adjusting for that. I'm not proposing we're going to see that low. I don't even think it's going to happen. But the point of control is a great place to consider, as a safety net, and that's looking good here. Money flow index is low, of course, you got to recognize, but there's been a lot of selling pressure in the last 14 candles here on the 4-hour. We've got money flow index increasing, stochastic MACD and stochastic both swinging up, and the 4-hour time frame is looking solid. This is excellent. We're over 50 on the RSI, not quite at 70, not overextended. This is like a prime time to get in. We take a look at the hourly. We can confirm here as well. I can almost guarantee we are free and clear of the price action here with the cloud, which we are. Conversion lines above the baseline. Everything's here perfect. This is an exact situation we're looking for. The only caveat is if Bitcoin pulls back, we could see a similar scenario. But if you look at how well it's performing compared to Bitcoin, it's done extremely well for itself here recently. And with us consistently retesting this resistance range, we're more likely to break it based on all these other contributing positive momentum factors. So really, there's 0 out of 0 reasons to consider a short and like 95 out of 100 reasons to consider a long at this exact moment. Okay, if you're watching this maybe early next week, different story altogether, but you probably won't see it anyways because YouTube doesn't recommend my stuff much more than the first couple of hours. Either way, welcome aboard if you're new. If you've been watching for a while, thanks again so much. Hit the like button, comment below. I'm going to post a playout chart here on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. It looks a little something like this, so you get an idea of what I'm considering with certain trades that I'm looking to take. And obviously, if you're part of my Discord, make sure you read through our trade alert section. I provide you with specific insight on coins I'm planning to take trades with. They inevitably become, swing trades or day trades, right? Okay, so again, awesome stuff. Thanks again so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.